Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another Legendary Heroes Chronicle video. I'm your hero, Ray, and this is where we save the world one game at a time. And also, where anybody can be a hero. Before we get into this video's content, let me remind you guys, don't forget to follow us on Twitch so you get those notifications for when we go live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This past week was unbelievable. The journey just keeps getting better and better and better. And Sunday's video was epic. We got through chapter 8 and 9. And like I said, the story is is amazing. And for all those joining us on this journey and us doing it together just makes it all the more fun. You jump in the stream, I'm definitely active, and we're all just having a good time doing it together. I post the code for if you're one of the first couple to jump on, we can join in a party and actually play live together as well. So follow us on Twitch so you get those notifications. Follow us on YouTube at Legendary Hero Chronicles so you get updates with the channel. I also post clips on there. And for this video, subscribe to us on YouTube, Legendary Hero Chronicles. Like the videos, comment on all the videos so it gets out there. Share these channels with everybody so they can jump in on the fun as well. And with that, let's get into it. So this video isn't going to be long. I just wanted to bring a couple tips, and a couple of the tips I'm going to talk about I think get overlooked. The main one is you want to have fun. Enjoy the game, enjoy the experience. Like, I know a lot of times when we're playing, me included, so I speak from experience, like I want to have the best class. Like, I want to make that right decision early on with the class so I'm not wasting my time. But one of the things in this game that I find so awesome is if you come down here to Commando, this was the first one I did so I could become a full metal Jaguar, right? And the research I did, it said this was the best class, the easiest one to get used to, and one of the best damage dealing classes, right? And then I'm like, but I didn't know if I wanted to do Samurai Gunner and Duelist. But come to find out, once you max out their final form, full metal Jaguar, and then you max this out, these two right here I'm using for example, then you can mix match. So then I could do longsword from the Duelist and then come down here and do dual guns if I want. And then vice versa. Like, I also want to try out the one with the lightsaber, which is right down here. Galactic Knight. So I might want to do the lightsaber. I really like the longsword though, so it's going to be tough. But that's what I'm saying. Just whatever one, try out the class, and you're going to grind a lot in this game. So when you're grinding, you're going to max out classes. I don't want to say fairly quickly, actually, depending on how you grind. And then you can go right to trying somebody else. But with that being said, just pick one, have fun with it, max it out, and then go to another one. And then get creative, customize your own build, and have fun. For me right now, I'm definitely going to use the longsword. I might go back to the dual guns with that longsword, or I might pick up, who knows, something else. Like, who knows? But you have options, so enjoy it. With that too, don't get caught. To get through the game, you're going to be able to get through the game. So you want to play the game as fun and as enjoyable as possible. So if you have a favorite build, a class, arts that you like here that you want to use, play like that. Don't get caught up in so much the best. Once you get closer to endgame and you're in endgame, then you might have to do specific builds in order to beat certain things and do certain things, right? Or those, hang on, let me, I don't want to get it messed up here. I can't even. My fault. Those big fights, the galactic fights, we'll call them, right? Online. You might have to do certain builds for those too as well. But to playing during the game, just enjoy the game. Pick the pick the class that you're gonna have fun with. Pick the arts that you're gonna have fun with. And then skulls, same thing. When you finally unlock skulls, whatever. I nickname a lot of things because I say things wrong sometimes. Probably half the time. Scales. When you unlock those, there's going to be a ton of different ones that you're going to be able to play with. And there's going to be stuff out there that says these are stronger. And very well, those could be true. I'm not an expert. But again, play with the ones that you enjoy the most. Play with the weapons you enjoy the most, right? You just want to have fun with it. Don't get caught up on playing with the strongest and the best skill early on. For one, it could be expensive. Definitely could be expensive. But you want to have fun and enjoy the journey. There is going to be time in this game where you have to level up, but there are so many different ways that you can grind and level up in this game. I did a couple videos on how I decided to grind. Some of the stuff I did get from other people, and I shot them out and gave them their flowers because they deserved it. But there's so many different ways to level up in this game that you could do. So like if you go to Skull Weapons, like this one, my heavy type. I made him, he's tanky, he's a heavy type, but I made him like a melee damage dealer. So a tank damage dealer right now. He's my main he's one of my main dealers. The other one is like a distance DPS, and then the other skull I just have this one skull that looks like a ninja like. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to tell you when you get it or where you get it because I want to avoid spoilers, but I put them in the party just because it's like really cool. And then the skull I gave Lynn is which one did I give Lynn? I forgot, but Lynn is more like my tank. She's like my tank. Elma is like my range damage dealer, and then my skull is the melee damage dealer. So actually, I take that back. This one is more Eagle is more my melee DPS damage dealer. And then this one is Lynn's. This is the tanky one with the G-Buster. G-Buster right now is one of the best attacks. But again, if that takes away, I have G-Buster on right now, but if that takes away from you using another weapon that you really want to use, then use that. Just have fun with it. Like drone, like I have yet to use this, but I want to try it. I want to discuss because I want to see what it does. But again, use and do what you like to do. And that's really the two main, actually not even two, just the main thing I wanted to talk about is just when you're playing, I know it seems I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is, but it seems easy to know, right? But I feel like it's something that just gets overlooked so much, right? That we just get caught up in so much, looking at so much stuff that we lose sight of that. I guess I just want to re-emphasize this too. So something early on when you start unlocking FN sites, when you're grinding, go around and get as many FN sites as you can and set all your probes down. Don't get caught up too much on where to set specific ones. There is some great videos on learning how the Frontier nav system and where to set stuff. But early on in the game, unlock as many FN sites as you can. For one, you'll be able to fast travel. For two, you can do it while you're grinding, so you'll kill two birds with one stone. And three, you'll start getting resources coming in. So you see mining toll, which is Moranium. Revenue toll is your money, and storage limit is how much Moranium you can get before you have to give it before it maxes out. So do this because the faster you do this and the more you do, the more progressive resources you get. So while you're playing the game, which this is probably going to be at least a 100-hour game, right? So the faster you do this, if you can get a good amount within the first 20, 30 hours, FN sites, I wish I would have did it sooner, then you're going to start hitting your resources. So then when you get skulls, you'll have the money to deck your skull out the way you want to. And you'll be able to give your party skulls sooner as well, because they can get expensive. There is one skull that you can unlock after you unlock skulls. I'll get to this tip at the end. I just want to finish touching on. So Frontier Nav, do it as soon as possible, right? As soon as you can go to other sites, just unlock the FN sites and set the probes down. One thing, I'm still learning this, so I don't know the more advanced stuff, but when you set probes down, production is your Moranium. So if the higher the letter, so if it's like AS, it's going to be top tier production and you'll get more. The higher it is, it goes S, A, B, all the way down to E. E is the worst. So this is B. So I'm going to make more production Moranium wise than I would revenue. So I would put a mining one down, right? If I go to, let me see, right here, this one has C production but B revenue, so I'm gonna put revenue down for money. And then you want to try to connect them the most you can, because you get bonuses. So when you connect 3, it starts to increase it by 30% all the way up to 5, maybe 8, I'm not sure. But there are some very good videos out there on Frontier Nav on YouTube. If I had the names, I would definitely shut them out. Check those out. They're very helpful. Again, I haven't really watched them, so I don't know the more advanced stuff, but that's like the basic stuff. And again, do this as soon as possible. You're going to grind at some point. So again, kill 2 birds with 1 stone and do this while you're grinding. And the last tip I want to give you guys is, so before we go to this tip, this is going to be somewhat of a spoiler because it involves a quest and when you get skulls. So I'm going to give you guys time to end the video or exit out before I go into this last final tip here. Okay, we're going to go into it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay. After you unlock skulls, I won't say what chapter, but after you unlock skulls, you're gonna get a side quest for this skull right here. This is the ninja skull that I like, so I always give it to a party member. Right now, I'm strong enough to continue to use it as my main skull right now, just because it's so cool. And then if I run up against something tougher, I'll go to my main skull and just give this to the 4th person. But this is an additional skull. There's also other ones you can unlock. I don't know how many more you can, but I'm pretty sure you can unlock more. So that's just another thing that's just really cool about this game. So the tip I want to give you is, as soon as you unlock skulls, look for the Infinity Quest and unlock this skull. The reason why, as you can see, I haven't upgraded far enough where they unleash the level 50 skulls yet, but they get expensive. This is the heaviest heavy type, the tank I got on Lynn, and it's $500,000, right? And then I have to put weapons on it, which you're probably going to spend another 500k if you want to put on what you want. So this one right here, since it's a unique skull, you can't edit the weapons. So it comes equipped with its unique weapons and unique abilities. So now you're only paying $248,000 for this. And not only that, it's a great skull. You're gonna get, when you buy it, you get it at level 30. Early on, it's gonna carry you. I'm like halfway through the story, and right now, mid game, it's still working great. And then I have 2 other of my stronger skulls on my party members that have G-Buster. This one can't get G-Buster because you can't edit the abilities, but it does have a really, really cool ability that I like. It's not as strong as G-Buster, but it is strong. Using that sword back there. But you can't beat that. 200k You get all the weapons included, level 30. And then you could deck your party out with these. You could get at least probably 2 of these for the price of these. Pretty close, right? Not the best in math. But you can literally deck your party out in this. So my tip and recommendation is, as soon as you unlock Skulls, do that Affinity Quest. Unlock this one. If you don't have enough to get a decked out Skull that you want, use this one. And then once you get the one you want to use, I would say use this one till you can afford to get other stronger Skulls on your party members. But I have, like I said, I'm using this right now, and I'm mid game, about chapter 10. And I'm using this. I got this one is on my tank Lynn, and then I have Eagles, like the main one I was using. I gave that to Elma because that's my damage dealer. And then this was the other one I was using on one of my other party members, but I actually, just because I like this, I gave another party member this, so I have 2 of these. But again, that's it. You can save money and get off to a good start, because these things get pricey. So it really explains why. Again, it's just another reason why you want to get as much resources as possible as soon as possible. And with that said, definitely go follow us on Twitch so you get those notifications when we go live this weekend, so you can jump in the journey with us. This journey with this game has been absolutely epic. This adventure has been epic. Join the journey and take this ride with us. It's fun. We have a ball. You can jump in online with us and join the party, so you're actually playing the game while we're chopping it up, having a good time. It's a safe space. We just like to have fun. So follow us on Twitch to get those notifications. Follow us on Instagram to stay up to date with the channel, and subscribe to YouTube so you can and don't miss any of these videos that get posted just to YouTube. Until then, stay playing, stay watching, stay legendary. I'll see you on our next adventure. Stay blessed.